Remember when you first got together and just seeing your partner's name pop up on your phone made your heart skip? When you'd spend hours getting ready for a simple coffee date, and every touch sent electricity through your body? If you're nodding, but also thinking those were the days, you're not alone. The truth is, attraction doesn't just disappear overnight. It gets slowly chipped away by everyday habits that seem totally innocent. The good news? Most of these desire killers are completely fixable with small tweaks that can reignite that spark you thought was gone forever. 1. The roommate trap, when you stop being lovers. The problem: you've fallen into a comfortable routine of logistics and life admin. Your conversations revolve around who's picking up groceries, when the rent is due, and whether someone remembered to schedule the dog's vet appointment. You're functioning like efficient roommates instead of romantic partners. Why it kills desire. When all your energy goes toward managing life together, there's no space left for mystery, playfulness, or romance. You start seeing each other as functional partners rather than desirable human beings. The simple fix: institute a no logistics after 7 p.m. rule. After that time, talk about dreams, memories, random thoughts, or just be silly together. Ask questions like, what made you smile today? Or, if you could have dinner with anyone, who would it be? Create space for the people you are, not just the tasks you need to accomplish. 2. TMI territory, when familiarity goes too far. The problem: you've become so comfortable that all boundaries have disappeared. You're having full conversations while one of you is on the toilet, discussing bodily functions in graphic detail, or letting your partner witness every unglamorous moment of your existence. Why it kills desire. A little mystery goes a long way. When literally nothing is sacred or private, it's hard to maintain that sense of otherness that creates attraction. You need some space to miss each other. The simple fix: bring back some bathroom privacy and personal grooming boundaries. You don't need to be mysterious about everything, but keeping some things just for you preserves a sense of intrigue. Close the bathroom door. Get ready for bed without an audience sometimes. Small gestures that say, I still want to be attractive to you. 3. The emotional dump truck, overwhelming your partner. The problem: the moment your partner walks through the door, you unload every frustration, worry, and annoyance from your day. They've become your primary, and maybe only, emotional outlet for processing life's difficulties. Why it kills desire. Nobody feels romantic towards someone who consistently drains their emotional battery. When every interaction feels heavy or negative, your partner starts to associate you with stress rather than joy. The simple fix: practice the emotional appetizer approach. When your partner comes home, start with something positive or neutral before diving into problems. Better yet, ask about their day first. Also, diversify your emotional support. Friends, family, or a therapist can handle some of what you're putting entirely on your partner's shoulders. 4. The complaint department is always open. The problem: you've gotten into the habit of bonding through mutual complaining. The weather, work, politics, that annoying neighbor, the price of everything. If it exists, you can find something wrong with it and discuss it at length. Why it kills desire. Chronic negativity is exhausting to be around. When most of your conversations involve complaining, you create an atmosphere of dissatisfaction that spills over into how you feel about your relationship. The simple fix: try the 3 good things practice. For every complaint you share, follow it up with 3 things that went well or that you're grateful for. It sounds cheesy, but it literally rewires your brain to notice positives. Your partner will start looking forward to talking with you instead of bracing for the next round of grievances. 5. Playing parent, when your dynamic gets weird. The problem: one of you has taken on a parental role, managing the other's responsibilities, making all the decisions, or constantly giving advice and direction. The other person has settled into being taken care of like a child. Why it kills desire. It's really hard to feel sexy about someone you're parenting, and it's equally hard to feel attracted to someone who treats you like you can't handle basic adult responsibilities. Parent-child dynamics are passion killers. The simple fix: if you're the parent, Step back and let your partner handle their own stuff, even if they do it differently than you would. If you're the child, start taking initiative on things without being asked. Both of you should practice treating each other as equals who are capable of making their own decisions. 6. Letting yourself go, the self-care slide. The problem: you've stopped putting effort into your appearance, health, or personal interests. The logic goes, they love me for who I am, so why should I bother? You're wearing the same ratty clothes, skipping showers, and have given up on hobbies that used to light you up. Why it kills desire. Attraction isn't just about looks, it's about vitality and self-respect. When you stop caring about yourself, it's hard for others to feel that magnetic pull toward you. Plus, you're probably not feeling great about yourself either. The simple fix: pick one small thing to restart. Maybe it's wearing clothes that make you feel good, or getting back into that hobby you loved, or simply showering and doing your hair like you're worth the effort. Do it for you first, but don't be surprised when your partner notices and responds positively. 7. Screen time sabotage. When devices come first. The problem: your phones, tablets, and laptops have become the third, fourth, and fifth members of your relationship. You're scrolling through social media during dinner, watching separate shows on different devices while sitting on the same couch, or one of you is always just quickly checking something. Why it kills desire. It's impossible to create intimacy when you're both constantly distracted. Eye contact, conversation, and physical touch all take a back seat to whatever's happening on your screens. The simple fix: create device-free zones and times. Maybe it's no phones during meals, or devices get put away an hour before bed. Use that time to actually look at each other, talk, or just be present in the same space without digital interference. The bottom line: here's the thing about desire. It's not a feeling that just happens to you. It's something you create through your daily choices and habits. You don't need a complete relationship overhaul or expensive therapy to bring back that spark. You just need to pay attention to the small ways you might be accidentally killing it. Start with one or two of these changes and see what happens. You might be surprised how quickly your partner responds when you start treating your relationship like something worth nurturing instead of something that should just automatically run itself. Remember, the goal isn't to go back to who you were when you first met. You've both grown since then. The goal is to bring that same intentionality and care into who you are now. Your relationship deserves the effort, and so do you.